Alright, well, the new update for Crusader Kings 2 came out. I'm not sure when, Wednesday, last week, sometime, I don't know, I haven't been anywhere near anything to do anything with. Hence why there haven't been any uploads. Now, the update makes it so that they're compatible, but they may be a bit crashy. So I've decided to just completely restart. I'm not completely sold on who to play. I mean, I could play as the House of Munster or Mercado Munster again and try to take all of the Isles, but I could also play as England or Norway or Normandy and try and take that, but so really, I have three choices that I'm looking at. I'm looking at playing as the Duke of Mesopotamia, the Duke of Saxony, or the King of Castile. Now, I don't know which one I'm looking at more so than any of the others. I haven't actually ever played as a vassal to someone, so there's that. As the Duke of Mesopotamia, I start with just one. I also, if I start over here, don't have the support of the church whatsoever. Let's see. And I start on the border with them. I don't actually have any wars going, but as a vassal, I probably would be involved in that war, but it doesn't show any actual, I'm at the war with the entire Seljuk Turks. Yes, which is right there, and extends all throughout there. But actually, if I were to play in Byzantine, I'd probably want to be the Duke of Armenia, just because I like Armenia. I don't know why I like Armenia, but I do. And if I were to play, I'd have as him, I'd have a better access to that, and I could usurp a title immediately from the king or from the emperor and make Armenia its own little area. Maybe. Granted, I have to fight the entire Byzantine Empire to do that, as well as the entire Muslim world. So that's what I do as the Duke of Armenia. I start working on getting the titles, which are currently being held by the Duke of Armenia, wait, he holds all of them? I thought, when I was originally clicking through, the king held one of them. Maybe I clicked somewhere else, but okay, apparently all the counties in Armenia are held properly by the Duke himself. So I could whenever I feel ready to get effed up the A by on all sides from the rest of the empire, from all of them, and from up here, I could declare Armenia as independent. In the meantime, I'd probably, let's see, start over here, take out, and just start whittling away at them. But then up here, if I were to play as the Duke of Saxony, I would be probably focusing my efforts on expanding my realm into Lübeck and or in all this Pomeranian area. Yeah, Mecklenburg right now, but it is going to end up being Pomerania. It always is. This northern area probably would just take Lübeck and start working on Denmark or the Jutland Peninsula as mine and as the Duke. Wait, what? Okay, there we go. Or I could do something silly and start off as a Kaiser and purposely make myself not inherit the empire. But I'd rather be over here if I were to be in the empire. I wouldn't actively be looking to take over the Holy Roman Empire as the Duke of Saxony. If it happened, it'd be a happy accident. I'd be focusing mostly on expanding my realm into Denmark and the smaller northern German provinces. Then over here, if I were to play as the King of Castile, I recorded maybe 15-20 minutes of footage playing as the King of Castile, but then the game tapped out because I'm an idiot and hit the wrong button. But King of Castile immediately begins with inheritances upon and claims upon Leon and Galicia. Really low success rates as far as assassinations go in order to inherit, but that's not what I would do anyway. I'd focus on reuniting the kingdom, or the Kingdom of Spain and the entire Iberian Peninsula. As Castile, I'd probably go after these smaller Muslim nations I can immediately begin with a claim on, or can immediately begin with Casus Belli, and if I can, go after Aragon and Navarra, which are both also part of my dynasty, which isn't actually an option to show for some reason. It's an option to show in the game, but whatever. And just keep the three kings together for as long as possible, and eventually, just once I'm free of Muslim influence upon the Iberian Peninsula, then I would turn upon Leon and Galicia, and I'd prefer to put that off as long as possible. But that would be the long-term plans for Castile. Saxony, the long-term plans would be to expand our influence across the northern reaches of the Empire and pieces that aren't part of the Empire, namely that and that. And then as Armenia, eventually we'd want to break free of the Empire and become in Armenia itself, whether that would actually ever be feasible in the span of the game, it's very questionable. But yeah, I have no idea who to play as. I may just start a game as one just to play, but yeah, I'm going to put this up and let you guys choose, so let me know.